Welcome and thank you for joining us for this week's Fridays at First podcast. My name is Richard Gibbons and I'm a member of the pastoral staff at First Presbyterian Church in downtown Greenville here in sunny South Carolina. This coming Sunday, we are delighted to host our biennial celebration of the Kirkin of the Tartans service at 11 a.m. We give the warmest possible welcome to the St. Andrew's Society of Upper South Carolina and the City of Greenville Pipes and Drums. This, of course, is a very popular service and you should try to come a few minutes early to secure a seat. Given that heat and humidity is scheduled for the weekend, please keep an eye out for seersucker kilts. On a slightly more personal note, I have been practicing my Scottish accent and I look forward to trying it out on Sunday. As we continue to move towards the summer, this is the time of year when we help support the Senior High Dominican Republic mission trip. You can pick up an envelope from tables around the church this Sunday. Enclose the suggested amount, and that can be anywhere from $5 to $100, or if you're feeling particularly generous, you can donate $2,000 to cover the cost of one student. You can return it to the church by Thursday, April 30th. Thank you for your support. Mission trips have a profound effect on the students involved, and we are immensely grateful for all that you do to enable this. Moving further on in the month, the women in the congregation are invited to a spring luncheon on Thursday, April 23rd at 12 o'clock in Fellowship Hall. Join us for a delicious lunch and a devotional led by everyone's favourite Mother Superior, the Very Reverend Dr. Claire Ripley. This is an incredibly popular event, so please register beforehand by going to firstpresgreenville.org/events. Now, if it has been some time since you enjoyed an evening of a pickin' and a grinnin', please join us on Friday, May 15th at 6:30 for what will be an unforgettable evening of bluegrass music with a very popular 18 Mile Band. This dynamic group of 5 young musicians blend deep roots in traditional bluegrass and gospel with fresh original songwriting. They bring genuine small-town charm and you won't want to miss them. For bluegrass enthusiasts, please bring your banjo and play along. Actually, don't. You will get me into trouble if you do, but I'd like to see it nonetheless. This week I am joined by everyone's favourite co-host, Michelle Ward. Michelle, welcome and thank you for interviewing me about the Kirkin of the Tartans service, which is coming up this Sunday.
Well, thank you so much, Richard, and happy Friday, everyone. Actually, I'm a little disappointed. I've been working on my Scottish accent, but every time I started to speak, it was coming out a little more Irish. So I'm glad you identified the service for us.
Well, thank you, but I am sorry people missed that.
Me too. And I'm glad you're working on your accent for Sunday. Well, tell us, Richard, tell us a little bit about the service and what is it and why is it so important and fun to celebrate?
Sure. Well, we have the Kirkin of the Tartans service every other year, and it allows folks with Scottish heritage and background to be able to gather and give thanks to God for his faithfulness down through the generations. And of course, if you live in the Carolinas, you know that there are lots of folks in this part of the United States with a Scottish background. Sometimes a dad, sometimes grandparents. Some folks in the congregation can go back almost 500 years. So
Right.
That Scottish heritage is important for so many.
Absolutely. We have Scottish heritage through McIntyre. So
Of course.
we spell it a little different now, but that's really cool. Well, it is such a unique service. So tell me what people can expect if they've never been.
Well, one of the first things folks tell me about the Kirkin service is that visually it's just stunning. Many in the congregation will wear kilts or Scottish regalia. We, of course, will play host to the St. Andrew's Society, formerly known as the St. Andrew's Society of Upper South Carolina.
Right.
And along with having them as a number of guests, we will also have the Greenville Pipes and Drums. And the music, of course, will be spectacular. So in terms of pomp and circumstance, it is quite an event visually to see. So folks can expect all of that.
It really is. And I've been to several of these services. And also, it's always really nice to hear that music. They always play in the courtyard.
Correct.
Prior to or after the service?
Yes.
Okay.
It's both, in fact. So if they come a few minutes early, they'll hear it. If they hang around afterwards, they're going to hear it again.
And this is only at the 11 o'clock service in the sanctuary. Okay.
Yes.
So people are going to want to arrive early.
Mm-hmm.
And there's plenty to do while you walk around. And like you said, it's visually stunning to see all the different, what do they call them, clans? Is that?
Clans and tartans. You'll also see national flags along with family crests and so on.
That's really wonderful. Well, thank you so much for sharing. And I guess you'll be sharing your heritage with us as well.
I will. I'll be talking a little bit about it on Sunday morning and looking forward to it.
Wonderful. Well, thanks so much, Richard. And if you all are looking to come, go ahead and plan to arrive early and plan to just enjoy a wonderful celebration.
And my final comment would be, you all come.
Thanks so much, Richard.
Michelle, thank you. It is fun to focus on the Kirkin of the Tartan for a while, and I look forward to welcoming folks on Sunday at 11. Sunday, of course, will be another busy Sunday, not simply because of the Kirkin of the Tartan service, but we have baptisms at all services. The Thomason family will be with us at 8:30 as I baptise Bennett Clark Thomason. Reed and Ashlyn Howard will be bringing baby Russell Walker Howard for his baptism at 10:45. And if Miss Genevieve May Fellers can contain her excitement at the sound produced by the Greenville Pipes and Drums, she will be baptised at the 11 o'clock service. Meanwhile, I trust you have a glorious weekend, and I look forward to welcoming you on Sunday.